Hey guys, welcome to Mashup on Relationship, where we bring matters that matter to the eye. Here with me, I have with me Double C. Yeah, with my in the building now. Also alongside I have with me MC Jaycee. Today we'll be looking at something that will catch your attention. So we want to look at this topic. I know you are waiting to hear it, but come on, we're gonna drop it. So we want to know being too understanding boyfriend, being too understanding, maybe a boyfriend or a girlfriend, is it a weakness? So I want to be asking now, maybe your girl just go outside, you come back, just because you are an understanding girlfriend, you're just like, okay, no problem. So is it a weakness being too understanding in a relationship? And guessing, and you take that. Thank you so much, OMG. It's always nice to be in the studio, especially to get about love and relationship. That we love again. Okay, so when it comes to being too understanding, I believe that the person who said too much of everything is bad is not a stupid person. And sometimes we have to differentiate between love and manipulation, you know. So we should just learn to draw the line when it's getting out of hand. So I don't believe in doing something too much. I believe in doing things the right way, the right time. I don't believe in doing too much. So anything that will make me stretch to the level of looking like I'm pretending or bribing myself of expressing myself, I don't want to get involved. So I feel like being too understanding is it's kind of a red flag for me. And it means that you cannot be expressive when it comes to when you notice that something is getting out of hand, you should be able to call it to order, know when to draw the line boundaries. Because if there are partners that complaining, like maybe when it's not good or maybe this is not okay, or it is not. So, let me see, what do you say to this? Yes, my sister just is right. It depends. Depends on the situation. To get to a level whereby your understanding will come to fruitions. Yes. But I think there's a part that said for you to make a relationship, one person have to be foolish. But for you, I'm saying now, there is foolishness that you are being foolish because you want to apply wisdom. You are avoiding some certain things. You just want this to win. Are you getting me now? And then some things or some situation whereby this thing is foolishness, it's not even understanding. Something that you need to deal with. You are being manipulated. You need to deal with it once and for all, unless you will deal with it. You understand? So being too understanding is no weakness, and sometimes it is foolishness. Yes, it is not weakness. Certain area which I will explain. If your partner, if your partner is acting some aptitude, maybe she doesn't tidy up the house the way you want it, uh, yeah, she doesn't pick up your calls, uh, or there are some certain things you tell her to do and she's not doing it. You keep quiet. You are being understanding. You understand? Or you're not providing. Let me put it. Let me generalize it now. Maybe as for the lady, the guy is not providing the way he should do. Provide. Try to understand. Okay, yes, but they will get to a level whereby it will not become functional. For example, guy has money, right? And he has refused to try to really care of the family. And you are there to understand. You are saying, okay, I understand. Why? The thing is staring at your face. The picture is saying is doing something big. So until the family dies, something big. So until the family die, you say you don't understand. I don't understand. So you until the family die, now you catch your wife. They sleep with another man. You say, I understand. May understand. Maybe you need the money to take care of the family. It can be something. You just need to understand. OMG, I don't know where they come from. There's something I feel like people are doing that our parents also did. And I feel like it's repeating itself, but we use religion to cover it up. Yeah. That's when you see couple living together
but they are not in love anymore. Of course. I've seen that happen. It happened. Even recently, I've seen it. That's what I'm saying. Do you know what leads to that? What? Because communication later dies. So they just learn to go, me, I don't like trouble. You even hear mothers making statements like, you know your father, and that's how you yeah. Now, so is that how love is supposed to be known? In fact, if you notice that it got to a point where you don't review your relationship with your partner, then there's an issue. Yes. There's something about women. If your woman stops communicating with you, she's talking to someone. 100%. Like me, I talk to AI. I chat with AI 100%. When I'm bored. I ask AI. Sometimes I even put out my feelings like, oh, this is what somebody did to me, and this is how I feel. AI can literally say, oh, I'm so sorry. This is a lot for you to handle. What do you intend to do about it? I voice it out. And I chat. So even if the person who I'm in a relationship with is not giving me attention, to be honest with you, AI my side is giving you because that was the same mistake I made in the garden. So what I'm trying to say is through understanding that you begin to lose the taste of love in the relationship and sharing your burdens for you to get to communicate over it is a problem. Because at some point communication dies, anger comes in, resentment now comes, and you know resentment is the highest form of anger and pain. Where the person just they look you. He just they you know even mind something bad. Your presence alone irritates the person, but you may not even show it. So you see that it is very bad. So being too understanding to the level where you cannot communicate your feelings is a problem.
So how do you deal with some people are like that? They don't know how to start a conversation with you. But they just believe that if they say something now, maybe you feel like maybe they are talking too much, so they just decide to keep quiet. But it's not like maybe they don't love you. But how to start that conversation with you is just a problem. So how do you deal with that? The problem is maybe is in 2 ways. Number one is maybe the partner is afraid. Yeah. To communicate. Maybe it's not going to be it's not that nice. Yeah. Cause problem. So inside to keep quiet. But that thing is not
but it's not nice.
But it's not nice. I believe the issue it should call it that anyhow he wants to be. Yeah, that's why you see MC Jaycee says on what communication has cut off there's a big problem because it is that same communication that will bring them together so that they can resolve whatever any issue they have. If I don't communicate with you, how can I pour out my feelings or what's the pain? How can I pour it out to you? So that communication alone is the problem. Now the problem is how can they work, come together to communicate when there is issue. That is a very, very important stuff. But in my own opinion, I'll just say something about it.
So for me, I think I had one relationship therapist that said, if you're truly in love, that hard conversations should be sit with you, because she bring you closer. And what that means is when your partner has an issue, some things you have done, something you have, instead of being a separation medium for you, it should be something that brings you guys together. That you should be able to even appreciate the fact that your partner has the courage to give you feedback. Right?
I think that's and take for somebody that has that understanding.
That's what I'm trying to. I'm going to a particular place. You see, out of everything you can neglect in a person, somebody who is not good with communication is somebody you should truly, I'm serious. For real, you should avoid. Because it was every other thing you do in relationship is centered on effective communication. Yes. You should be listened to and also listen to the person. So if these things have issues, every other thing will have issues. Your romantic life will have issues. If you're married, your sex life will have issues. Financial life will have it. Every other thing, family, in-laws will have issues because as I dey talk another thing, the person dey hear another thing. The person does not understand my language. No matter how decent the conversation is, no matter how respectful you sound, the person does not understand. So if there's any quality you should go for in relationship, it's somebody who knows how to communicate. When I mean communication, it wasn't really being conversation. I mean there are different ways to even get to that place. Sometimes when I notice that maybe the person is so angry, you can go out. If the person can at least give their attention. Sometimes you can call their favorite names and welcome them home. Then maybe even when it can't look like say something okay, then you bring it in the midst of, or make sure that you understand these reasons. It's very important. I'm not saying people should neglect or not give people grace and patience to learn them, but I'm saying that in everything, whether man or woman, look for somebody that is a good communicator and a good listener. It will reduce 80% of the stress of relationship.
Another thing is like you should never you should know how to talk because there's some people you don't have to present issues. You just come and present issues with anger.
In 1947, see what you did to me.
Do you understand? Bring it back. You bring it back. Yes. Some people don't even know the right time to present issues. Imagine someone just coming back from work, you don't
And
bring
he's tired, not eating.
you don't bring wahala to his table. So you should learn when to communicate, how to communicate. Even where to communicate even matters. Some people, for couples,
It's after flight, clothes and flight,
maybe for the bedroom,
left and right.
they don't have to settle themselves. No, after they settle themselves in the other room. Do you understand? So you should know the right time, the place, and the be able to to communicate with your partner. But when it has gotten too much, maybe you try all your possible best to communicate. You have endured, you have quiet. I don't know my sister.
Your time.
I don't know what next.
It's not the same when I'm married, just a
Well, okay. I don't know what. Let me know when you help us with that.
I'm married man.
Okay, now you are married. Maybe your partner is not like he is not that open to you, but he claims that he loves you, but he's happy to discuss the things he's supposed to discuss with you. And outside that they can talk everything, but when it comes to your side, you're like he does not really want to talk because he don't want the problem. So what do you just want to act understanding, just want to avoid. So how do you take care of that?
So if I'm getting right, you mean when your partner go outside and tell somebody
He's open,
They are free
free
with
to
others
talk
outside,
but when you come outside, guy, he's not
Yeah,
like
you
he
should.
talk to him.
that's the problem.
It's not like he does not love you, but he see converse love every time, but it's just like it's not.
Maybe I've seen the partner is a nagging type, or the partner is the
Does
person that
not
doesn't
understand.
understand or listen. So the person prefer to go outside.
You see, sometimes Q and A in relationship is important. Sit down with your partner. When is the time you feel most loved? Like, what are those things I do that makes you feel most loved? Ask questions and ensure you get the deepest part of their feelings and how they feel about certain things you do and the ones you don't do. Let me tell you something. The most sensitive part of my life is my relationship. Because if you're not happy in love, it will stress you every other area.
Yes.
You go dey church like this, you go remember one dangerous text message wey your wife send for you. It go destabilize you. So ensure you know why they feel that more comfortable with people outside than you. You can even say, why is it that you don't feel free talking to me, but you feel free expressing yourself to others? Is there something I'm doing that makes you like go back to your shell? Like you're afraid, are you afraid of me or something? Or maybe I don't listen to you the way you want to listen to. Can you teach me how to listen to you? I think it's just that most times people don't want to be vulnerable. People don't want to accept the fact that there is a problem.
But even we are talking about this understanding now. Let me go to the key problem here now, so that we will deal with them very, very well. In a situation whereby I'm using the man, the woman now, the married couple, you told your wife want to visit a friend. You understand? And you have warned her several times. Please, I want to when I come back.
I don't want to see
I don't want to see you
you
around
with
with
this set of people.
this set of people. And you have after warning her, she keep on doing it. She keep on doing it, and I've been tolerating it. And the reason why you are warning her not to do that because that thing is bringing problem. Yeah. Do you understand now? Yeah. But for those of you that will say, are you trying to catch your wife or your partner? Now that particular stuff is bringing problem, and you're telling your wife, please don't do this thing. Don't associate yourself with these people. I should keep on being. You have tried all your possible best to communicate with her, and you have endured several times in that marriage. What are you going to do next?
I think
Are you going to continue enjoying the the guy that passed?
I want men to talk about us.
yeah, I think we should talk to her and probably maybe since
You have
we
talked
get
to her now.
yeah, yes, you go somebody else to talk to her too. Yes, maybe you invite somebody.
If she's not listening to anybody,
If she's not listening to anybody.
That's something else we should also look at. If your partner does not have anybody that can say, hey, sit down,
Sit down
please,
there and
sit
that's
down.
a very big problem.
It's a very, very big man or woman.
So
They don't have
any
anybody
supposed to have somebody that you're scared of. Like
Not
anytime,
scared of,
no, you
respect.
should have somebody that you respect that you can say, okay, I want to call this person to report you.
And
like,
they will
you
feel a bit
feel like
so if your partner
does
has
not
lost,
have
has lost or doesn't
have
have,
lots of those things.
has lost all those things, he doesn't handle.
You still
sometimes
that's your boss.
another thing that we should not forget is
That's your welcome.
the way you talk to an adult is not the same way you talk to a child. So if you say I'm warning you to an adult, it's a threat, and they want to
They want to tell, they want to do
to
it.
show you that I'm also an adult. So another thing is method of talking to an adult is not the same as talking to a child. Sometimes it's advice you give an adult, not
Okay. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to always turn off your notification button and also like and follow. Make sure you share. We'll come your way next time. We love you. Bye.